Hey guys, I have been starting to work on the brute forcer for the parkour calculator, so this is the first little sneak peek of what's about to come, and I think that's probably the coolest thing you can do with the parkour calculator when it's released. So let's build a jump as always. We're starting with an easy jump, 2 plus 1, simulate a couple ticks, add a jump, maybe we're doing a jam, and now how does brute force settings work? This is still very work in progress. It shows how it's going to work. So we are selecting a start block, we are selecting a landing block, and now we can click on brute force. And what it did is it brute forced the starting block for a best position. What does best position mean? As close as possible to the edge. The edge will be later defined by setting start checkboxes or end checkboxes, so you can precisely define on which side you want to optimize to, either on the start block or on the land block. In this case, it's only optimizing in the north direction just for testing, but this is very easily expandable in all directions. And as you see, the start position is aligned perfectly to 1.2999. I mean, as we know, there's still some imprecision to 3 something, to 3001, but as you also saw, I only set a accuracy to 0.0001. So what else can we do? Let's try a 3 plus 1. How does that work? Here we have a 3 plus 1. Let's do a 1 tick. As some of you might know, that's not possible. 2 tick should work though. Let's see. 2 tick works. Okay, let's make something more interesting. Let's do a 4 plus 1 on ice. Okay, here we have a 4 plus 1 on ice. Let's set the inputs. First tick jump, fourth, seventh. Maybe that's already enough. Let's set start and end and see what happens. And it found a working starting position, as you can see. Let's click on the tick before jumping, and you can see it is aligned almost as perfect as possible to the edge. We can higher the accuracy. Now it will load 10 times longer, of course. It is even more accurate now. Okay, what else can we do? Okay, I have created this interesting jump. Block to slime onto block with the wall. We have these inputs, sprinting for 5 ticks, starting facing a 30. We are jumping here. Do we actually need to jump? The player is constantly sprinting, as you see, for 41 ticks. Let's click on brute force and see what happens. And it figured out that this is the best possible starting position into the Z direction to make this jump. What happens if we remove this wall, for example? Let's move the path back again. Brute force collides on this side now. I think this is very cool, even though it's super early. I just spent like 2 hours on coding this. There are still so many features I want to implement. Currently, it's not even possible to set any more conditions. So let's say you want to have the player always land on tick 12. You can select it by clicking on the tick. Or you want the player to have a certain velocity at a specific tick, or a certain angle range, or want the player to not collide with a wall. There are many things I still want to implement to make this even better and even more helpful for strat finding. Please share and like this video so I stay motivated. It would really mean a lot to me if you just leave a comment, whatever it says. Bye!